And what Andrew and I are going to show you today are some of the things that are going to make you feel like you're in a brand new company with all the experience of 21 years to go forward.
Well, with a new company really comes a new opportunity, doesn't it?
Yep.
The opportunity is even bigger and better. And ultimately, you can create a new you, and today can be the beginning of that. So we're going to talk about some of the things that we have done and then are doing to simplify the business, to improve the business, which ultimately empowers individuals to successfully develop their unfranchised business and get the things that they want, you know, to reach their personal and financial goals. It really has been a process.
It's been a process last couple of years.
Over the past couple of years, a lot of different areas that we identified that we really did improve and simplify, and it's going to continue to make what's really the best, most realistic and lucrative business plan and opportunity out there become even better. As Lauren mentioned in her welcome, the basic fundamentals to success in this business has remained the same for 21 years. The basic 5. It still comes down to investing that quality time into the business, using and selling the products, being a product of the product, introducing the business, showing the plan, right? And
working in the homes. Is everybody getting in the homes? This is what we're going to be doing, right?
Working in the homes, right? ABC pattern, person to person, and making progress. So just to give a quick little hit list of some of the things that we have done to simplify the business to date. Of course, the Fast Start program. I really can't even imagine, even though it's been around for only a year, life without the Fast Start program. Yeah. Would you agree? What a great advancement in duplication and making the business simpler.
And then our new UBP PowerPoint presentation, which we've updated, I think, 3 or 4 times, and we're going to show you another update again today in a few minutes.
How about the Partner Now waiting room interface and technology? Wow, you don't have to go through that long process, difficult process of going through the registration, the sign-up. We just send the link out and they can register themselves.
How about our auto annual renewal, guys? How do you like that? Don't have to worry anymore. Boom, it takes care of itself.
Making the business automatic. The new Getting Started Guide, which of course we introduced at the World Conference. We brought it down from, I think, a 23, 24-page document down to the really the necessary tasks and activities, and down to a little 8-page document to duplicate and get off to the right start.
And I think we'll give them a little update on that today, won't we, Andrew?
Yes, we will.
Yes, we will. All right. How about the new About MA document, one of my favorite documents in the company, and you are about to see a little bit later the ultimate document to send out to people, I'm going to tell you.
Absolutely. The autofill transfer buying through the Partner Now process, of course, depending on what Fast Start program that you, thank you, Dennis, that you, I figured I'd pose for that picture.
Dennis, can you do that again? I wasn't looking.
Yeah, can you get a shot of him? He's looking good, too.
Thank you. All right.
So once again, making the business automatic and kind of eliminating the questions, the little obstacles, the little irritation points that we know we've come across, our team has come across, which really kind of slows down the business building process.
And then auto ship for our customers. Yeah, I know. I saw some cheers on that one. It's big, and let's keep going.
The new simplified Getting Started wizard. I mean, the whole idea here is when somebody establishes their business, we wanted to have our system guide them to do the things that they really need to do to really lay the foundation and get them on the right track and not being dependent on their sponsor or their senior management. Some people are fortunate to have a great sponsor and have a great senior management, but some aren't. So the system should really help lead that person in doing the right things and getting on the right track to lay the foundation for their business.
How about the MP4 player? How do you guys like that? 161 tracks right on there.
Once again, making it simple. Of course, the ticket purchase now within the sign-up wizard, making one of the important result-producing activities up front, right when somebody establishes the business. Once again, not being dependent on the sponsor or the senior management to sell them the ticket, allowing the system to provide them the information and what's necessary to succeed with this business plan.
And then our new simplified sign-up wizard. You remember when it used to take 3 hours or 2 hours to bring somebody in on paper? You actually couldn't even do things in a fast manner because it took so long. Again, we're going to talk a little bit more on some improvements you're going to see today.
New prospecting videos we're going to be coming out with. The latest one was I'm an Entrepreneur. It's been a great addition.
And then product kits.
Product
How
kits
do you guys like the product kits? okay? Going to keep getting better.
The online training program with the new distributor training and the basic 5.
And then free shipping for customers who spend over $100 or over $99 online.
And how about this one? How about this one? Moving from 1:59 p.m. to submit your Form 1000 at the end of your quarter, you know, that's not the end of a day. The end of a day is at midnight, right? So we move that. Once again, a little thing that really does make a difference, especially for the person who's submitting it for the first time. They ask a question, well, why would they choose 2 o'clock? You know, they're out to get me. They won't really want me to succeed. Yeah. These thoughts start to enter their minds. We've eliminated that in these improvements, these simplification pieces that we've done. But Jim, can it get any better?
I think it can.
I do too.
I think so. What do you think?
I think that's, I do too.
Yeah.
I do too.
Well, let's talk about how commissions are paid. You know, I used to, sometimes my neighbors would walk over with my checks, or we'd go out of town and Lisa's dad would put the money in the bank for us, and he'd be like, hey, we're getting a bigger nursing home. This is going to be great someday. I mean, you never knew what could happen.
That's true. You know, now, of course, getting that email on Thursday afternoon, and then, of course, Friday having the money already in your accounts, like having Christmas 2 times a week. You know what I mean? It's
Notified
nice.
Thursday, money Friday.
Christmas or Hanukkah, whatever, it doesn't matter, you know.
So direct deposit. How have you guys liked direct deposit? And thank you, Mark, on that one, right?
Yeah, our Mark led that with our IT team, and very, very quickly, you know, got that developed and implemented. But, you know, there still are things, Jim, that irritate me.
Oh, you know I get irritated.
Yeah, you probably
it's a little bit of a problem.
So we've identified some of these things, and you know, Jim, what's something that's really a pain in the neck?
I'm going to tell you, one of the things that has irritated me the most for 16 years is vouchers.
Vouchers.
You know what a voucher is?
I do know what it is, but for those of you, people out
there
that don't know,
there's a lot of head shaking on this one. Here's how a voucher works for those of you that are new. Typically what will happen is if you order something and for some reason maybe it's been sold out from the company or even possibly discontinued, we want to make sure you get the BV because that could be very important. So you would get the BV on your order, but then you'd get a paper voucher, and that paper voucher would then be something that you have to apply to an order so that you can get credit for the money you've spent. Problem is, that was, you know, in 1998, that was revolutionary that we could do that. But it's a little later now, and using a paper voucher to do a paper order form with things we don't do anymore, people just said, this is so irritating.
And, you know, we do live in the digital world.
It is in the world.
Paper and through the mail seems quite
So how could
archaic.
we do this?
Well, we just went to our team and worked with them and explained to them that irritation point, and we solved it.
All right. How would you guys like to have vouchers online so you don't have to worry about them anymore? So this is how it's going to be set up. You'll go into your UnFranchise business account, obviously go to My Account. It'll say Available Vouchers. From there, you'll see any vouchers you have available. From that point, you go to place an order, you go to order products. When you order the products, what you'll do is just click on View Card, as you can see right here. When you click on that, it's going to say to you, you can see the little voucher button down at the bottom. It's going to take you back to your vouchers. You pick one that matches in with what you're doing. When you pick it, you apply it. Here's your order. The voucher's already on there. It takes off the BV and it takes off the dollars because that's already been done. And what it does, it saves you the money and you apply it right online. Don't have to worry about sending in a paper order form. Simple as can be, and we can spend time building the business. How's that sound, guys?
And that new system is scheduled to go live August 15th.
Yeah, so we're talking just barely
week.
2 weeks from now, not even. It'll be ready to go live.
Great. Once again, something that seems so small, but really does make a difference, you know? So we're excited about that. The audio program for years, of course, has been a proven system for success. Programming yourself to become successful, listening, learning, teaching, and sharing those principles and fundamentals as we duplicate the right things throughout our organization. And of course, it used to be cassettes, right?
Yeah, I was telling Andrew, when I came in the business, I ordered every cassette the company had at that time because I didn't understand how to build this business. So I spent like $400 or $500 on cassettes because they were $5 each.
Then we moved to CDs, then went to audio downloads, but it was still, you still needed to download it and purchase it. Then we made them all for free as a UFMS subscriber. And then we basically put them all onto a device, an MP4 player, which now has over 161 tracks, and it really takes somebody from start to finish. Really, everything they really need to know to succeed is really captured on the MP4 player. And we also included all the power profiles. We have close to 100 power profiles, of course, that are available on video through the YouTube channel and on marketamerica.com, but now on audio. We put them sporadically throughout that playlist, and it's pretty inspiring and empowering, of course, to hear other people's success stories, and their experiences in growing their business.
So if you have not been using this a lot or really recommending it with your team, I would get all over this because I'll tell you, when someone's new, to hear the success stories of other people in between learning how to do the business, and it's all laid out there, it's beautiful. So great MP4 player, great job, Andrew, on getting
And there really is a lot of people, Jim, unfortunately, that comes right in their subscription. It's included, but still a lot of people don't open it up, and listen to it. It's there for a reason, and I think it's another, piece that we simplified and enhanced. Jeremy Fenema has led one of the biggest and best developments in technology as an interface when we launched the new UnFranchise business account. Wouldn't you agree with that? The new account has been a great advancement. Thank you, Jeremy, for leading the teams to do this. And we just wanted to kind of put the spotlight on it because it really was a big advancement in simplifying, the UnFranchise business.
Yeah, there was a time we'd have you almost had to have a video to know how to run your back office. And we sort of said, it's a problem if you have to teach people how to do what they should know how to do, right?
And
Jeremy took it and made it so that anybody can walk back there. And like anything, it'll take a little bit to learn, but boy, it's going to come quick.
That's the biggest point. Why should you have to teach somebody things that they really shouldn't have to be taught if it's designed properly, and the functionality is such that somebody doesn't really have to know how to do things because it really is designed properly. So now with the UnFranchise business account, the new interface is customizable. All the information, of course, is right through the account, and you don't have to spend that much time and energy teaching something that really shouldn't have to be taught. And Jeremy, you said something at a regional convention when we were together. I think it was the Northern Regional. So you think about Apple Computer. Their technology is extremely sophisticated on the back end. But as a consumer, from the front end, of course, it's so simple. You see? And that's, I think, what really the philosophy behind, especially the new UnFranchise business account. Our business is very similar. The technology behind the MPCP and everything behind our UnFranchise business is extremely sophisticated, but it needs to appear simple, and the functionality has to be as such that anybody can do it if they aren't guided properly even, and I think
absolutely, and that's what we want because so many people are coming and starting so fast. And one of the advancements on that was our sign-up wizard that came with it. Now, with this sign-up wizard, because a lot of you are just getting used to seeing it, want to make sure you've got some ideas of what's happening. This is now the same sign-up wizard for all countries, and that's important. So if you're working in different areas, you've got the same look on everything you do. You also now have the ability to sponsor people in other countries, regardless of whether you are global or not, and that's very big. It used to be you'd have to start a global center, 200 BV. Now you have the ability to be able to sponsor in other countries. This is really one of our first big steps towards an entire global unification, as you're going to learn more about from JR that we talked.
Yeah, in the near future, we're going to have one UnFranchise global account. Okay, you don't have to go in and out of different UnFranchise business accounts in the different countries you're developing the business. One account, and of course, that's a big piece in simplifying and streamlining and make the business even better.
So let's take a quick peek at this and see what it looks like. From the front, you can see all the different flags. You basically have the ability to pick which flag of which country that you are looking to sponsor in. Same design everywhere, so it keeps it very simple. And same sign-up process for any distributor from a country.
On the application, when you go to put your new partner, the placement information, you can access the genealogy report as opposed to the open placement. So if you didn't really know exactly where you're going to place your new partner, you can go and access the report right from the application, which is a nice feature.
And this is just like our genealogy report in the back office. So you could put the ID number in of somebody else to see where that needs to go down below, so you can find out exactly where it needs to be at that point. And it says view report right there. That's
and
where
the next
it'll be.
thing I think is one of your favorite pieces, making sure they don't place somebody in the inside legs, right?
We put in things so that if you go to put somebody on the inside of the 2 or the inside of the 3, it pops up and it says, hey, basically it says, hey, this may be a mistake. You should probably talk to somebody. Now, if you still make the mistake, that's on you, because we put the things in there now to protect it.
And of course, we have different fast start programs. In the page here, makes it simple to simply select which fast start program or kit they're going to establish their business with. That has a better, more accurate search through the ordering process. If you weren't sure what product you wanted to get in addition to the fast start, you can go ahead and search and find it. And when you click on the fast start kit that you want, it'll provide you with a list of all the contents of that kit.
Andrew, what's this?
This here is something that Jeremy told us about, and he asked us to put in the presentation.
Jeremy, you slipped this in here? You did.
The WebCenter program, of course, is one of the company's biggest and best divisions, and many people requested for a fast start program within that division. So in the next couple of weeks, you'll have a $399 plus tax WebCenter fast start program.
Woo!
That'll be great.
Go ahead. Shopping flows become very easy. It's aligned with our conventional shopping experience. The transfer by has better search functionality. I know that was something we were working on. Product ordering is a better user experience, very simple. And then warnings if you don't have enough BV or IBV.
Yep. And lastly, the IBDC being selected as your 001, and then your BV and IBV auto placements being your 2 and your 3. Rather than going in and doing that yourself through the registration wizard, now it's just automatically done for you through the sign-up wizard.
Simple things that make a big difference, right, guys? Instead of spending time correcting, we spend time building, and that's what we want to do.
And once you register somebody, you can go right back in, register somebody else without having to go out and then back in. Once again, these little things really make a big difference. And Jeremy, fantastic job once again leading the teams at the company to make this happen. Jim, with all these processes and new systems and simplification, it's going to give us even more free time.
I like free time.
But no, with our business, play is work, work is play. The lines are blurred, so what are you going to do for the rest of the summer? There's still a few, maybe one more week.
We still have at least a good 3 weeks in Wisconsin, and I may try to do a little golf, Andrew.
You like to play golf, right?
Yeah, I'll play a little golf.
Well, you relax. It's a relaxing thing to do if you don't get frustrated.
Yeah,
when you
get a little golf out there.
And then it's easy just to start working, right? I mean,
we got to get right. The business is building fast, so you still got to keep doing stuff. Work is play, play is work.
It's easy. Look at the difference. He was relaxing there, and they just started to work. I don't know if you see the difference. But what's interesting, and I noticed, is that when he started to work is when he started to drink. The alcohol came out when he started to work.
That must be a corporate call. I usually have to drink when I take those.
When he's relaxing, he's not drinking. When he's working, he's drinking. That's nice. You can do that here.
Andrew, what are you going to do?
Well, I've spent a lot of time with JR in London over the past year and a half, and of course, getting a tan in London is really not the ideal place to go, So I figured I'd maybe work on my tan a little bit. I live in Miami, and go to the beach, go to the pool, and I can,
You're a little pasty right now. I think that'd be good.
Well, you can't really, you only see the face.
Yeah.
So I figured I'd give it a shot, and maybe, work on my tan a little bit. I don't think I look that bad, though.
No.
Not that bad.
Who'd you have Photoshop that?
I can start to... And I can start to work. I can do, just right with the, see the difference? It was relaxing, I started to work, and then I got an email, new, person completed the registration process through Partner Now. I just placed somebody new in my organization, just real quick and easy, and just
pulled the iPad out, just placed them.
Right there, quick and easy. Just continuing to duplicate and, expand the business.
And then you work on your tan some more.
Once again, I get back to the tan.
All right, that's good.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's nice. I think we lost our screen. You know what happened? I think they're photoshopping you even further right now.
That's what they're doing right now.
You might have a major six-pack when that thing pops back up.
That's nice.
Not that you don't, I'm just saying.
I'd appreciate that. I'd appreciate that. The new UnFranchise business video. How have you enjoyed the new UBP video, right? Finally, we have a video less than 25 minutes that takes you from start to finish, and it follows the PowerPoint presentation. So there's consistency, there's continuity in how we present, you know, who we are, what we do, and how we do it, you know?
It's a big piece for us.
So the 23-minute video, of course, is available. We took that same video and divided it up into different segments, which can be used, of course, independently. And that's been a great win.
Oh, I love using the short video all the time, the 4-minute 51, send it out to people. And you know, with our YouTube station, and it was something we wanted to mention, we went last night, we were doing some work on it, looking at the YouTube station. We have about 7,800 subscribers on Market America's YouTube. I would recommend for everybody in this room to also be subscribed to that, for a reason that there's so many videos like on meeton.com that we have the ability to pull and use as we're recruiting, as we're following up, as we're doing things. And you want to see that. If you're subscribed, you get notified every time a new video hits.
Exactly. So just to give you a couple of points and the most effective ways, I think, to use the videos. The same thing. I use the overview video most often. And it's great, you know, to use as an introduction. And I know, Jim, you like to send it even through the messenger, you know.
Yeah, I'll use it through Facebook Messenger. I'll send the video link, because then it lets me know when they've looked at it, because it tells you that they've looked at it. That's one of the reasons I like it.
I just prefer email and just sending the link via email. And if somebody's interested, of course, after watching that 4.5-minute video, we can book an appointment to do a little, you know, whether it's physical or over a conference call to show the plan using the PowerPoint or using the other part of the video.
Yeah. Now, we had a lot of people asking us. They said, okay, I like the 4-minute 30. I like the 5 steps on, but I wish I could have the first 9 minutes or so all together. And so we could show them all the way up to the plan, everything we've got. So as of today,
now I think it's
as of right now, it's live. It's on the YouTube station. You've got a 9-minute 30 video from start to up to the 5 steps.
So what that means is the first 9.5 minutes of the unfranchised business presentation video can be, of course, used, or as opposed to just having the different segments. If somebody's interested, of course, you just go right to the 5-step segment, right? And then you finish it out. Of course, at HBPs, more and more people are just using an HDMI cable, just plugging it right into the TV and just clicking play. And one thing that's interesting, I don't know if you noticed this or not, Jim, is that when you play the video, you know, over and over again, it says the same thing every time.
It's like watching you do the plan.
It doesn't make a mistake.
Never makes one.
That's like you, though.
That's like
you. That's like you. So it's nice. And the one-on-ones and two-on-ones, sitting and watching the video with somebody, of course, is the ideal way to do it, because you can pause, you can clarify.
Remember when we used to have to do the whiteboard?
The whiteboards. Before that was chalkboards. That was JR.
I mean, you just can't mess up, guys. How can we get out and show more plans using these now? Oh, we need more than that. Come on. We need more than that. Let's keep it simple.
I mean, before you had to memorize everything and draw it out, like you said, on the whiteboard. But now, of course, it's all available via video. And then, of course, the videos are great to use as a follow-up. You know, after you show the plan to somebody, have an appointment, sending the link out so they can review it again. Of course, you can't understand it all the first time you see it. The second time, it takes at least 3 times to really see it.
I wish we had it in other languages.
A what?
Other languages? What do you think?
That's a good idea. So the Spanish UBP video will be available next week, and then the Mandarin version will be available at the end of the month. So that's really good. Martin, thank you for that support. We're excited, our Spanish team there. All of the segments we've discussed and everything else, of course, available via the YouTube channel, our YouTube channel on YouTube, which is Market America.
That's very good. How many of you have liked the updates to the UBP that we've done so far? Okay. I just had someone come up. They put the sign up. They said the UBP is live right now. We're going to show you some of the updates to your UBP. And you know, I think one of the things we're most proud of, we feel if you want to expand a business, if you want to be able to build, you got to be current, you got to be proud, you got to have everything up to date. How would you like to have everything we're going to talk about, all the new products already in the UBP video that just got downloaded for you to be able to use? So here we go. Take a look. We've got our new slide, of course, which you've seen, which added our EMP into it. How about this new video, or this new slide right here? Instead of just having one. We've put Carmelo and Scotty together as one of the slides.
And that slide comes after, you know, of course, the product section. The first slide shows a few of the Isotonics products. The next slide shows Scottie Pippen and Carmelo Anthony.
And then a couple of our new product slides right there. You're going to be for those of you who show the plan or do the intro, you better start practicing because this will be live and ready to go Tuesday. How about our new TLS product page? Look at this, one of our fastest growing divisions.
We've updated the slides, of course.
And of course, look at our Lumiere DV line right there. Well, and DNA is in there already?
Listen, they're going to hear about a whole new marketplace, children's and baby care, over a $60 billion market, of course, now we can access with a new brand.
We took the new shop.com design, has already been changed and put on, that just happened about a week ago.
Already done, already on there. It used to be, Jim, that this would take 6 months to update the UBP, right?
Products could come in and go out before we updated it.
Well, now it's all there.
We made a couple new changes where you can see here we added the global.shop.com website on here. We've got Conquer on there as well as the individual Isotonics and Motives websites. How do you like this new technology?
Some of the new technologies, you know, the Home Advisor, which Mark's going to go through in detail with you. We just kind of updated this slide, technology and applications, which is going to be great.
Fast Start program has the new background on it. We added a couple things here that we love. You know, we believe this business is about expanding distribution. So on our last update, we showed you where you could add Madden up there, right? But you know what? It doesn't stop with 2 people starts our business. 3 people gets us going a little bit. I think 4 people really starts to show that we're moving, right? Because we're going to keep sponsoring, keep growing, keep placing in depth. So now when you're doing it, it's going to show that on the UBP.
Left and right. Obviously, just added Erica to the organization. But the message is important there as well. And of course, here it's a great thing that we show how you can place business volume within your own organization, how everybody, of course, gets credit for it. The only change to this slide is we simply added the 400. You know, it's something very, very small, but once again, it illustrates exactly what is happening as opposed to depending on, you know, the presenter. But it's really, for the new person, seeing that 400, you know, it does make a difference.
Makes a big difference. Here's our promise. We're going to continue to make it better. Every time we get back together, it's going to be better every time. And we're going to do that with every business tool we have. Let's show them the next things, because this gets even better. I'm so fired up to show you guys some of these things. You want to go on with this?
Yeah,
one?
the new Getting Started guide, you know, of course, we simplified it and condensed it, and a couple of quick little things. We added the Home Advisor to the first page. The first page really covers everything that somebody needs to do to start to lay the foundation for their business. So the Home Advisor is now one of the commitment tasks up in the very beginning. The Home Assessment, you know, converting your spending into earning. We've added the Lumiere products. We added the baby and children's care category, and we added the whey protein. Just keeping it updated, already done, you know, based on what's being introduced here. And the biggest addition to the Getting Started guide is toward the end, which is the UFO criteria, the master UFO criteria.
And Dennis is going to, you guys want to be around. This is tomorrow.
Tomorrow, toward the end of the presentation, the end of the day, Dennis is going to take you through the completely new, updated, simplified, very focused, unfranchised owner criteria. Now, here's the point here, very quickly. You know, a lot of people say, well, you know, I'm going to follow the Getting Started guide, but then I got to go get the UFO criteria. And it felt like 2 different things. You know, I'd have to go the guide. This is one unfranchised business.
It's one unfranchised, and this now follows it all the way through.
There's one track to run on, you know, so why not just keep it all within the Getting Started guide to enable to lay the foundation. So that's going to be a nice new thing. Available on unfranchisetraining.com. Of course, it's included in the subscription and included, posted within your
And that is already updated, ready to go. You can download it right now, and it's updated.
All right, what's next?
Product packages. You guys have loved the product packages. You know, one of the things that we did, you're talking with Jackie Blasco, who's been a huge help with us. Of course, Jason Barter, who's done a lot to help us. But what we have right now is a new download of 4 different, you know how we came out with the last one? This is a detox and a digestive flyer that you can download so that you can be handing out at the end of a wellness presentation. They check one that they want. So now we have 2 different flyers for you that are there. You can go to your back office under sales aids, have those. When you do a wellness event, you're going to either be starting new people or moving packages.
Great thing.
Are you ready? Let's hit this.
You like this so much. Why don't you lead this segment?
You want me to
here?
lead? I love this item right here. So this is our About Market America PDF. How many of you have ever used this previously? So, all right. If you haven't, one of the things Andrew and I were talking about is how do you use it? Well, I use it a lot of times. I will email it to people when they're looking at the business and they want to learn more. You know, a lot of people said, Jim, I wish things could be organized. We had this little organized area where people could see things. Listen to this, guys. There are 49 live video links on here, organized by category. So when you send this to somebody, they can click it. It takes them right to our YouTube that we have with it and plays the video from the document on their computer.
Yeah, completely updated, redesigned. I like to use it as an introductory tool as well. And what's nice about it is somebody can look at as much or as little as they want. But it really kind of conveys, you know, the power and all the dimensions of our business.
And of course, the numbers are all updated, right up to date. How about being able to send something that shows 5.3 billion? I mean, it's getting big. Then you take a look, our Powered by People area.
Over 2.8 billion now has been earned as of this past June, since the company's inception.
Little video on the side, you click it, it takes you right to our new updated Power Profiles section, so where the videos play live on the people you're seeing right there.
It profiles the unfranchised business account. I think it's kind of cool for a new person evaluating the business to recognize they can have a nice interface or a tool to measure and monitor and manage the business development.
Absolutely, and then some of our product slides I shouldn't call them slides, but as part of that, it's a 20-page document. You'll see, look at these links on there to validate our product. Not only do we have Carmelo on there, but we have the science behind it. We have the OPC video, the Champion Blend videos. Whoops, one back, one.
That's my fault,
you do
sorry.
it. We're double clicking here. You want me to do it? You're excited. All right, let's see the TLS part of it, which we have right there. And then I got to tell you, my favorite part of this whole document, if you send something out, what do you want to accomplish with it? You want someone to say, hey, I'm interested, right? So the last page, here's the last page. It's our 23-minute Market America video. They click on, and it says right there, contact the unfranchised owner who provided you with this information. Great document to be able to send out or to use as follow-up.
So it's available now within your unfranchised business account, okay, by clicking Download Support Materials, then Sales Aids. And the next thing we want to talk about.
Before we go into that, I do want to say Andrew did 99% of the work on that document.
Not really.
It was a big thing,
really.
Guys. It was great.
Really.
You really did a great job on it,
That's
Andrew.
Thank you, Mr. Winkler. I think we've pretty much worked on it together, but I appreciate that. But what we wanted to do, too, is really focus on the marketamerica.com website, okay? Now, this website, of course, when we acquired shop.com and integrated shop.com into our business system, we wanted to take marketamerica.com, which was previously an online shopping site, and make it a corporate-based, information-based, prospecting and recruiting website, which is really what we did. You know, and it was pretty good.
It was okay.
It was okay.
Yeah, we gave it a good shot. It was a good start, right? Like everything, we get better with it every time we do it.
But it was nice because it really helped to reinforce the message. It has the different divisions and brands, and the concept was there. We wanted to focus on it and redesign it a bit. And so it went from looking like this, which wasn't, once again, was okay. But now live, the new marketamerica.com looks like this.
And it's live now that you can go check this out. Am I right on that, Jeremy? They can check it out right now.
And the About document that we just went through is available toward the bottom of the home page. It could be downloaded.
Let's show them what's
right
on
there.
this real quick. You've got the video, which is there, the 4-minute and 30-second video. You've got the About MA document, and you have the quick facts from the company, all on the front landing page if you sent a prospect to this.
And all updated. There's a couple other pages just so you can get a feel. You know, of course, you can go online and see it. Kind of profiles the unfranchised business, how we're like and unlike a franchise. It goes through some of our brands. And, of course, the power profiles. You know, really conveying the verification and validation of the success people have had over the years implementing the business plan. So this has been great. You know, but there's more to do with that.
You know, I was going to say, I think you guys are getting that these tools are going to keep getting better. What would you like, if you had a good recruiting site, if you had a site that would be great for you, that's going to be updated, that's going to be flowing, just like we're doing with every tool, it's updated constantly, What would you like on that, Andrew?
Well, there's a couple things I would like.
Okay.
The first thing I would like is I'd like it to be my own. I want to have my own marketamerica.com domain. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So in the very near future, you'll have a marketamerica.com /, just like you have a
/
shop.com
your name, like your shop.com.
But beyond that, it would be kind of nice, I think, for somebody going on to my marketamerica.com website, maybe they might not be interested in making more money or developing an extra income stream for themselves, but they would want to get paid to shop.
So maybe they could become a customer off of the site?
Right then and there. Register to my shop.com website as a customer from my marketamerica.com website. You understand?
Yeah. But you know what? I love that. I love getting customers, but I want to expand distribution. What could I do?
As well.
I could do that as well?
In the near future. Don't get nervous, Jeremy.
Jeremy's getting very nervous. But how would you like to be able to send a prospect to a marketamerica.com site and then click a link that takes you to your Partner Now program where if they like it, they can get ready to go with this?
So think about that for a minute. You could send the link to your site. Somebody could view the video, see the plan, be interested in establishing their unfranchised business, and they can partner now by clicking the link, and it takes them through the process. You get the email, they're in your waiting room, you place them in your organization, but it's all within the marketamerica.com domain.
Awesome, awesome. I'm going to give you, you know, that's been a lot of things. I want to talk about another business building tool that we have, and that's our Moving Up seminars. And I'm going to run through this pretty quick, but yeah, thank you. Some of you have been doing this. I want to give you an idea what it is. A Moving Up seminar typically takes place in New York City or Miami. We do it in the 2 different areas. It's 2 days. It's 18 hours of training that you're going to receive in a small interactive group. Difference is, this is a lecture. We're talking to a lot of people. When there's 30 people or 40 people or 50 people, we're interacting and you're asking the questions you want to. There's 2 or 3 trainers per session, and we focus completely on result-producing activities. What is going to get us paid and make money? One of the questions we get a lot of times is, how does it really work? So I wanted to throw a couple things up here and show you. You've got Lisa Grant, who came on June 2012, just hit field vice president. You have Todd and Laura Lair, came on November 2012, had just started to move to executive supervising, now have hit director with the company. You have Buddy Robinson, came on October 2012, master to professional. Shane Krangle, first one was June 2011, executive coordinator, now supervising coordinator. John Strack, master coordinator to senior master coordinator. Benson Chen, Michael Chen, coordinators to professional coordinators. They've been on it 4 times each. People go, how are these guys moving so fast? Ryan Stack and, of course, Sarah Rose, professional to supervising coordinator. Amber Yang, first time she went on it, she was an executive coordinator. She's been on it, her and Michael have been on it 10 times since March 2003. People say, how'd they get up to making $45,000 a month? They follow the system. Pauline Chang went from professional to executive director. She went from going by herself to booking a whole boat for herself. Been on it 4 times. Olivia Lee, September 2009. She was an executive coordinator. Now she's a director. I'm going to look at this one. One of the greatest leaders in our company, Min Lu, going from October 2002. She has been on it 17 times and has grown from supervising coordinator to senior executive field vice president, which is $63,000 to $80,000 in a 4-week pay cycle with the company. Does it work?
I think so.
It sure does. So when are they available next? September 6th and 7th and 8th and 9th are going to be in New York City. That's going to be with myself and Elizabeth Weber. And then in Miami, we have the next ones are October 18th and 19th and 20th and 21st. Those are going to be with myself, Shane Krangle, and Gary Rogers for those 2 sets. Both of those are already over half sold out, guys. So you're aware. If you're going to get them, you're going to need to get on them. And we just added the March 6th and 7th and March 8th and 9th date. And that is going to be Olivia Lee, Shane Krangle, and myself training on that one. So that's for next year. Here's how an agenda works. Starts at 8 o'clock, 9:15, 8 to 9:15, a little breakfast, a little networking. We train till 12:30. We have lunch typically on the boat. We come back. We do a live call workshop. So we're going to get result-producing activities happening while we're there. Then the first day, we train till 6:30 or 7. We go late. Second day, we repeat, but we end earlier so that if people need to fly out, they can fly out and still catch a flight that day, and we still get a massive amount of training in. These are just a couple pictures showing you some things going on there. Look at Mr. Kevin Buckman on stage training at one of our last ones. There's Shane. Jackie Blasco, who's done a number of trainings with us, done a great job. Some of the people coming. It's a fun atmosphere. We have a blast doing it. We do call workshops. How many of you would like to do a call workshop on a beautiful yacht? That would be okay. You'd be all right with that? Look at some of these guys here. I think they're just all calling each other. And it is pretty intensive, as you can tell. These guys treat it very seriously. Nice work there, sleeping. And you look at the big groups coming to these over and over and over. Here's the bottom line. 258 appointments booked. This is one group. 25 people, Jackie, you were on it. 258 appointments booked. 18 people only asked, what is it? That means we made all these calls and only 18 people ever said, what are you even calling about? Yes, I'll sit down and look at it. And only 7 people said no. We proved to everybody there that if you do it, if you do the work, you're going to make the money. And that's what it's about. I have nobody better to represent this than who I'm going to bring out right now. Our top money earner in the company, one of our top field trainers in the world, Elizabeth Weber.
All right. Well, you guys, I am so excited to be doing the Moving Up Seminar with Jim, September 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th,
Yep.
correct?
Correct.
And I'll tell you what, fundamentally, this is critical to your business. For those of you who are new, why make the mistakes? You know, there is a learning curve to this business. You could save years by going on the Special Business Building Seminar. How many people have been stuck at a pin level? All you want to do is book it. I'm telling you right now, if you've been stuck at a pin level, you will get to the next pin level, if not the next 2 pin levels, because of the Special Business Building Seminar. It is a lot of fun, you guys. It's very one-on-one in a small group setting. It's so interactive. You get the mindset. You get the belief, commitment, knowledge. You are mentally ready to go out there and make a 6-figure residual income. Is that what everybody wants to do? And what I love about Jim and Elizabeth is we are 2 totally different personality styles, can you tell? With totally different perspectives, but we've got great results. We're a winning team. I call it the Weber Winkler winning formula.
I like it. WWW. Let's add
like
Weissman, too.
WWW. You guys, you know, there's plenty of room at the top here. We want to see you at the top. There's so much room at the top. It's really crowded there on the bottom. Leaders are born at this event. Leaders are born. So if you want to be supercharged, get everything you know in 2 days that it would take you years to get. I know leaders that have been on this that say, why didn't I get on this before? I'd be at a much higher pin level. So if you want to really supercharge your business and get to that 6 figures, learn the proven business plan, have a lot of fun, get all your questions answered. You know, it's one thing to learn what to do. It's another thing to learn what not to do. So we're going to teach you all that, and I am so excited. I can't wait to see you guys there. Go to my website, yeselizabeth.com. If you can get on this Moving Up seminar with us 4 days, go to my website, yeselizabeth.com. Please send me your email address because I want to get to know you before you even come on the boat. I want to know how many pin levels you're going to hit. I want to know everything. All right? So love you guys. See you there.
Thanks, Elizabeth.
Thanks, Elizabeth.
Appreciate it.
Mwah.
All right.
I don't get a kiss, huh? I don't get a kiss. It's okay.
You know, this is one of the...
I didn't get a kiss. It's okay.
Yeah.
though.
Okay.
No, I mean.
You know what? The energy in here is ridiculous.
Oh, thanks, sweetie. Okay, that's great. I mean, obviously it works. And to have Elizabeth on there with you, really a powerful
It's one of the
thing.
only trainings she does, as many of you know, all year that she'll do, and she comes to this one to be able to do it. So
Okay.
we're very fortunate, but you know, we got a lot of other things going on.
Obviously, all the things we've talked about, as you can see and understand, you felt how it all really impacts doing those result-producing activities, right?
Yep.
We'll be talking about that more over the weekend. We have field leaders up this weekend talking about how it's helping them as well. And, of course, the next conference at the American Airlines Arena in Miami. Of course, not everybody can take advantage of the promotion, just because we don't have that many tickets available.
Right. If everybody here bought them, we're out already.
No, well,
We
not
can't
even.
if half the people bought them, we're out. If a quarter bought them, we're out.
Not even.
Yeah.
The point is, there's a sense of urgency, and of course, the most important thing is making a commitment to yourself to grow your business.
You know, if you're here, look around. Look around right now. Look at this stadium. Look what's happening. Look what we're doing. It's a Thursday, and it's packed. Let me ask you a question. How do you think it's going to be in Miami in February with another 6 months of growth? If you are sitting here and you are on it, you're going to get your tickets, you are going to get your promotional materials, and you are going to be there, and you're going to be texting and calling people back home right now, and you are going to be saying, get online. Let me pick you up tickets. You do not want to miss it, and I don't want it sold out before you have the ability to do that.
And we look forward to seeing you in Miami, guys.
Guys, thank you so much. Have a great rest of the week.